I'm done. I'm no longer going to let anybody, not a contractor, not a company, not my neighbor, my friends, or my family, tell me that my eyes are lying to me. If we don't trust our own experiences, we lose the only survival tool that actually matters. So after today, I'm done saying that I'm wrong, and I think you should too. I'm going to start this out with our most recent experience because it gives me an opportunity to use something that's fresh right here, right now. But you can apply this to just about any experience that you have in life. Now, I know that there's a hard line with some things that cultures will say is right and wrong, and I can get behind most of that, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm talking about is the roof that blew off of camper house. Now, when those people installed that roof, some will tell you they did the right thing because they didn't have the funding, they didn't have the help, they didn't have the experience. They did what they had to do with what they had. And I'm certain that that makes sense. As a matter of fact, I can see that reasoning all the way to the coming to a conclusion that installing a roof incorrectly was the right thing to do. And it probably was perfectly fine for their entire stay here. As a matter of fact, it was, because it didn't blow off until we bought the property. But the fact is, to me, that is not right. All they've done now is come up with reasons and excuses to do it wrong. And that's my perspective. It was my own personal experience of a roof blowing off of a house, a huge section of metal roofing flying off of a house, and me having the visions of somebody getting hurt, or our property being hurt, or our animals being hurt. So to me, that was wrong. And people will try to make me feel bad for saying that. And I'm done doing that because my situation is different from theirs. So I think what happens a lot of times is people will confuse the truth with right and wrong. So, and I see it all the time. There's even statements like people will say things like my truth, your truth. There's no such thing in my world. In my world, there is only the truth and not true, right? And there's so very little the truth that it's not hard to just hang on that, right? Like the truth is I was born and I will one day perish. Yes, whether it's peacefully or not is yet to be determined, but that is the cycle of life, and it's been proven every single time up to this point in history. It's never been proven that you weren't born and you won't then one day not be here anymore. So that's the truth to me. Almost everything else is a life experience. It's a perspective. And when I start to doubt my life experiences, what am I doing? I'm pretty much abandoning any hope of being prepared in a world that is at best feels very uncertain, right? When you don't feel like you can trust that things are actually getting better and you might have to stand on your own 2 feet, you need to know whether your life experiences, your perception of the world is accurate so that you can engage accurately. Right? We don't want to come from the left if we should be coming from the right. Who knows what that situation is? But here's what happens. Too many times, people want to say that you're wrong because I'm right. And I'm guilty of this. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you can relate to what I'm saying, or maybe you have something to say opposing what I'm talking about right now, share it in the comments below. I'm curious, do you believe that if you're right, everybody else has to be wrong? Subscribe right now, baby. All right, let's get back after it. As a matter of fact, there was a time in my life that I believed, truly believed, that if I am right, you have to be wrong. How could we both be right and have different answers? Well, that's because I confused the truth with right and wrong. And what I've learned is that right and wrong is your life experiences, all put together, right? We hope that's the case. Sometimes people will use other people's life experiences, and that's where that whole term, you don't have to learn the hard way, just listen to what I tell you, right? We all get told that when we're growing up. Don't do it the way I did it. You're going to regret it. All the warnings that we know. But the truth is, if we don't fully experience and feel confident and comfortable enough to make a mistake or experience it ourselves, we're seeing life through somebody else's experiences and through somebody else's eyes. And that leaves you vulnerable to just about any surprise, right? Any situation that might end up not being like optimal. I'm not talking about like weird zombie things, or although we dream about that kind of stuff too, right? We watch The Walking Dead, we all know, right? Or military, or what? Who knows? Who knows? Might just be one day you don't have a job and you can't buy food. The fact of the matter is, if we abandon the one and only thing we truly have control over, which is our perspective of the world, we're doing ourselves a disservice. We're not making the situation any better by telling somebody else, you know what, you're right and I'm wrong. How so? How are you're going to boost their ego? Then they're not even going to challenge their perspective. They just, those people, they think they're right about everything. It doesn't matter. And you just wonder how they got to that conclusion. Some people will tell you that dogs are dangerous because they were bit. And then you'll talk to a dog trainer, and they'll tell you that it isn't the dog that is dangerous, it's the training that is dangerous. So it's something else to them because their life experience, and they would both be right. You can't tell somebody that what they feel isn't right. It's personal. But it doesn't mean it has to be yours. And I don't think we're doing any good anywhere at any time, as long as it's not like we can all agree there's some societal commonality here. Like we can all say that if you hurt the little ones, that's wrong. And if you take somebody's life, that's wrong. And things like that. We can probably mostly get behind that kind of a thing. But mostly the rest of it is just boosting somebody else's ego. You just helping them. You're not wrong. It may not be true, but you're not wrong. All right, so I'm gonna tell you an analogy that I now stand by, and I share it with a lot of people, and I hope that it makes sense because it makes a lot of sense to me. And it was actually kind of like baby steps for me, because I've already mentioned that there was a time that I believed if I was wrong, you were right, and if I was right, you were wrong, which I was very rarely wrong, ever. Which was weird because I was know-it-all then. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until that I was like challenged with somebody who knew how to talk my language. And they just asked me, do you really think that there's only one way into the city? I'm like, well, no, there's a lot of ways. But you know one way into the city. I only know one way into Denver from Grand Junction. It was I-70, and that's the way you would take. And that's the truth. It is a way into the city, but there's 100 other ways. And if I stay stuck on I-70 as the only way in, and they close it because of a snow or an accident, bam, I don't get to go nowhere. I'm stuck in the mud. And you can equate that to life. If we only see it one way, our perspective or our opinion of it, we are not being receptive to the other ways. So the only way I truly believe that you can get there is to challenge it. You're going to have to say, Uncle Buck says you can come from the east. Just go round. Come on into Denver's still here if you go down this other road, and you don't have to stay there. And if you can take that way, maybe it works for you and maybe it doesn't. But what it does is open up more opportunities for you to be able to challenge yourself with your own perspectives. And it only hones in the one skill we're all trying to be professionals at. And that's being ready for whatever is going on, whether it's a storm, whether it's civil unrest, whether it's a divorce, whether it's whatever it is. We can all find ourselves in situations in life where nothing really makes much sense. And if we hang our hat on what everybody else thinks is right and wrong for us, we're going to miss our mark. You don't want to do that. That's my opinion on it. There's more than one way into Denver, guys. There's 100 ways. And once I realized that, I knew then that just because I was right doesn't mean they were wrong. It just meant that there was more right ways for me, and it opened everything up. And that's how I ended up out here in Podunk, nowhere, north central Arkansas, in the Ozark Mountains, and 25 acres. It's crazy. I would not have even considered this experience if I would have hung my hat on what everybody else was telling me. You making a mistake, son. That's going to be wrong. You giving up this for that. If I hung my hat on that, I would still be there. And I would still be whatever that is that's going on there. Some people know, some people don't. Whatever, even that is a perspective. So my own is my own. We left for good reasons, we believe. Those reasons have gotten more noticeable to us. So we're very happy that we made a change. Sometimes we regret things, but that's life. But it doesn't mean we were wrong. It just meant that we took a chance. And if we could, would we change some things? Probably. But not without knowing. And not because somebody else told us. I'm not saying go blindfolded outside the box. Make sure you make choices in life that are in line with what makes the most sense. And if it doesn't hurt other people directly, or you don't have to negate other people, that's probably the best scenario. But don't curb all of your decisions based on what other people think is best for you. As a matter of fact, I would say use caution with anybody that would tell you you're wrong. Unless it's some of that other stuff like hurting the little ones or taking, you know what I mean. We all know it's not right to go take things from other people. And you know what I mean? Takes somebody else's rights and choices away. We know that. We agree on that. Most of us do. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about every other step in life. It's your journey, baby. The dog isn't gonna bite you unless the owner sucked. Or it's a wild rabid dog. Most of them just want to be petted. And that's my opinion. I was going to say the truth, baby. But we ain't going to go there because I've been bit too. But because I know that happens. Paquito, most of the time, it doesn't. So I would say use caution. Those people are probably less helpful than they intend on being. I'm not saying that they're nefarious or want to. I believe most of the time people are genuine. Their intentions are golden because maybe they had an experience that they found was unpleasant and they're just trying to caution you and help you. And sometimes it can open your eyes to be receptive to it. But to say that you're wrong is a mistake, in my opinion. Yeah? Don't mistake the truth for right and wrong. It's just not the case, baby. Everybody's allowed to see things a little bit different, and we don't have to agree. Somebody else's perspective is not for you, right? It's not yours. And you're going to see the world through a lens that is your life experiences. And if you just trust that, you're going to be better off in the end. That's my opinion. And that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I really do appreciate you hanging out with us. If you're enjoying this content, you make sure you give us a thumbs up, yeah? Share this video with anybody you can, because they're going to be told, don't do that. That's wrong. And it's not, right? So they need to know. We all in this together, baby. Subscribe right now. Let me know where you're from. I'd like to know where our people are at. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next one. And peace.
2 rings, 1 vow, they sealed it in ink. Kitchen table dreams scribbled in the sink. Bills piled high.